Mabuhay, this is Bob from Love Beyond the Sea. Today I want to talk about some common concerns about marrying a Filipina. This comes from a YouTube comment. Please subscribe here on Love Beyond the Sea and go ahead and share a comment about this topic. And this is what the person that left the comment said. They had several concerns. One, am I just an ATM? Two, is she already married? Three, am I going to be expected to support her entire family? And four, what is her reputation? There are lots of reasons not to trust a Filipina. They don't have the best reputations for a reason. He says they can be very tricky and not as honest as we hope. So, I'm sure you have your thoughts about that. You're welcome to share them here. And this is how I replied. Not just an ATM, necessarily. My wife works and is paid more annually than I did in my entire working life. She doesn't need me for money, and she's always said that. Many Filipinos will work so they can support their family, and you won't have to. Before marriage, you should have a serious discussion about this. Any kind of money issues with the future and who's going to get it. I think normally that would be the parents. Now the other one, a Senomar, which is called, it's just, I don't know what they call it. I can't think of it off the top of my head. It stands for Certificate of No Marriage, also known as a Senomar. This apparently can be seen by a foreigner, from what I've seen on other people's videos, if the Filipina goes ahead and gets one. I think she probably has to initiate this, or maybe she can supply him with the information so he could get it himself. I'm not sure about that. I almost get the impression that a guy with the right information can obtain it himself, but you know, with all the privacy business that we have going on, which is kind of absurd here in America, that just sounds kind of strange to me. So hopefully someone here can comment on that, or this man can find a video on the internet that talks about how a man could obtain a Senomar on a Filipina. That would be before he meets her, so he's not wasting his time on a married woman. And I said that it would be sad to be an ATM to the entire family. So look for a family that works. People are employed, including the woman you are interested in. If she wants to work in your country, that should be a good sign, if everything else looks good. Hard to know about her reputation, though. In my opinion, without visiting her, you could ask her friends about her and hope that they are being honest with you. And maybe they will provide information if they think she has a good reputation. You can learn about her that way. I know, excuse me, when I met many of my wife's friends back in 2015, it seemed to be common that she would do anything to help them. And I've even seen her here in this country years later, when she was working, offering to help people that, well, I wouldn't exactly call friends. So I think she does like to help people when they need it, even if they aren't really buddy. And then I also suggested that he could look at her YouTube, Facebook, or TikTok videos and see if something jumps out to them, good or bad. So these are my responses to the concerns of this man. Is he an ATM? How do you know if she's already married? Supporting the whole family and knowing about her reputation. And again, this video is these comments were from a video on intuition, and intuition is nice, gut feeling is nice. It comes from somewhere, though, and to be able to make sure that all this gets ironed out and you can sleep on your decision to see her or not, it's just best to go there in person with your love beyond the sea.